Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to RedditLord. Today we'll be taking a look at 2 malicious compliance stories, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Number 1. Okay, so a while back I was working as half the IT team for a plant owned by a large company that deals in fried legumes, among other things. Me and my buddy managed the network, services, and did maintenance for 100 or so laptops in the plant and associated sites in the city. Not too stressful most of the time. Then there was Gina. Most of the time, dealing with the users was good. Gina was one of the glowing exceptions. One day, Gina made what we call an oopsie. In a moment of clumsiness, her powered on and working laptop fell 1 meter and then stopped working, which is fine, it happens. What was not fine was her bad attitude when she came over to the IT office. As other IT guys might have already guessed, her HD was ruined. Upon inspection, the rest of the machine was fine, it was just the hard drive. Gina was not pleased. You see, Gina had some very important files and emails in her computer that she absolutely needed to work. Company policy says you have to have a cloud backup that we provide, but users have to upload their own files. Of course, Gina neglected this and was holding both of us responsible for her inability to do her job. An opinion which she expressed in increasingly rude language. "Don't come up with excuses, just do your job," was her exact phrase as she turned to leave. And boy, did we do our job to the letter. You see, if it's super urgent and the user simply needs a functioning computer to work, we can take a functioning hard drive from a dead laptop, saving us the usual 2 weeks it takes for replacement parts to be delivered. Also, the use of file recovery software on malfunctioning hard drives is not authorized, but we'll attempt it if the files are critical enough. But we were doing our jobs to the letter, so none of that either. In the end, a repair job that could have been completed in a day actually took 17 days as soon as the replacement hard drive arrived. And because her backup laptops were already loaned out, she had nowhere to work and had to manage. As a result, she fell behind on a lot of work. Also, she never did get her files back. Number 2. Context. I'm in my school's drama club and work backstage for high school productions. Sometimes the middle school needs help, so high schoolers are called on to help. In this case, I was working spotlights with a middle schooler. The spot booth is at the back of the auditorium and has no lighting of its own and no ceiling, only walls that go up to your chest. I was also not in a good mood, since I mainly felt like people kept dismissing me and ignoring me. I came in for rehearsal to find my other spotlight worker with a camera. It turns out she's in the middle school yearbook club, and she volunteered to take photos of the practice. I immediately see an issue with it. I do photography as a hobby, and I have a good bit of knowledge about photos. I warned her right away that she shouldn't take photos from the spot booth, since it's a poor angle and lighting, and that I could cover the spots by myself so she could take photos. She just looked at me confused, so I just left and went up to the spot booth. Right before we start rehearsal, I see her climbing the ladder into the spot booth with the camera around her neck. I tried not to cringe at seeing an expensive camera so close to the metal rungs of the ladder, and gave her the same advice. "Don't take photos up here, they won't come out nice." There were 3 people in the booth below, 2 girls, 1 boy. One of the girls, likely the one who kept being snippy and annoying towards me, responded, "Don't tell her where she can and can't take photos." At this point, I'd already had to walkie the spots that weren't ready, and my mood finally snapped. "Fine, she can take photos up here." It went exactly as I expected. I could hear her shutter going way too slow on every shot, the kind that happens in low lighting. She had put herself as far from the stage and stage lights as possible up here. She kept having issues and spent most of the rehearsal sitting on a chair trying to adjust the camera settings. I never saw any of those photos, but I guarantee they weren't good. When it was finally over, I climbed down and got pissed over something else I got snapped at for, and told them that I know what the hell I'm talking about since I'm a photographer, then stormed out. I only feel bad for the nice lady in charge of yearbooks. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.